All right, so if that process which we tried the other time on connecting our SSH through Windows, PowerShell or command prompt, if that was too stressful, well, still in our EC2 here, you can connect in the browser here, and very straightforward. And all you just need to simply do here is to click on your instances, just to see your instances, of course. And when you click on your instance, you should be sure that it is checked already. Okay, and then you'd see connect at the top here. Okay, so you can simply click on connect. Okay, so this connect to connect to our SSH through our browser, and then it takes you to this here in this case. So all of this connect using public IP, blah blah, and then the username is EC2 user. That's okay. So what you want to do is at the bottom right here, you see connect. So make sure you click on connect to connect. Okay, so it's going to open up in a new tab for you, and then you see it connect in a second. Okay, so you can now see that finally we have the same interface. And remember, we were able to go through the stress just to also make this successful from our computer we have locally here, but here we can simply do it on the browser. I can write commands like ls, you can see it actually works. So that's it. Okay, but there's one important thing you need to know is talking about this your instance. You remember that we were trying to set up inbound rules and outbound rules. We're talking about inbound and outbound rules the other time, and that's for our security groups. Because if remember, if I click on security groups now, and you know, this our instance is actually using a security group, and the security group name is launch wizard 1. So if I just simply click on it, you will see that we have two rules: the inbound rule, okay, and then we have the outbound rule. The outbound rule is what our instance can simply do, and you can see that it has access to you know, everything externally. Okay, so if I click on edit outbound rules right now, oh, I mean that should be inbound rules, rather. Right, I'll click on the inbound rules. You see that it has the SSH. Okay, and this SSH is successful because we have actually set it. If we remove that, we would not be able to access the SSH here, and even locally on our computer. Okay, so that's all about accessing the SSH in this case.